Okay, so Javier Milei has has repeatedly said that he might include you in a theoretical government. Assuming that we do get a Milei government, and this is of course an assumption, would you be willing to serve in a government under Milei, and why or why not?
I have been during my whole life very coherent with my acts. I don't know if in English is well expressed, but I created a party, I had to create a coalition, and I strengthened the coalition, and I'm part of that. I feel responsible for that, and what I think is that we are going to win the election, but in case that doesn't happen, and he wins the election, I expect that our coalition will support any reasonable reform at the Congress so Argentina can leave behind this tricky system in which we are trapped for so many decades. So that's the place in which we will help. And we expect that as we are going to win, the liberals will also help us to pass the bills that we need to make all the reforms. And basically, the great challenge of Argentina is to get rid, after 70 years, of the fiscal deficit. We need to cut the state expenses, we have to reduce the state, to take that oppressive presence of the state on our lives, deregulate the economy, and reduce the taxes. So we'll receive real investment. With this level of taxation, Argentina is an impossible place to invest, because what works in Argentina is avoiding taxes, and nobody from abroad will go to Argentina to invest to avoid taxes. That's stupid. So we have to go into a deep reform in all our national budget that is full of privileges for a few.
The question is, what we're seeing right now with Libertad Avanza, I think is pretty historical, especially for Argentina. We've seen in many different countries, different right-wing governments come up, but never with such strong libertarian ideas. And my question is, what do you think of Milei and his political ideas? What are the main areas of disagreement? And also, what do you think of him as a person, his public character, which is obviously very different from what you typically see in other politicians? Thank you.
So difficult for me to be in the right place in a foreign language. Okay, but I always believe in the liberal ideas. I practice them in my government as much as I could, especially respecting the press freedom. I never react to any type of criticism, and I receive a lot, let me tell you, a lot. But I really believe that's the way to guarantee our freedom, okay? And I really believe in the three powers, because I know what's power. I know that power is a wonderful tool to create, to build, but if you are not well-grounded and you are not balanced, power can destroy everything, especially our freedom, and that's something that's not negotiable. So in that sense, I'm glad that there is another party battling for the same ideas. Okay? That includes some extreme proposals that some of them Alicia mentioned, that I don't agree, that don't apply to nowadays. Okay? And personally, I met with Javier Milei only once. I know that we shared a passion for Boca. He voted me at the Boca elections, he voted me at the city of Buenos Aires, and voted me for the presidency, as he mentioned to me. But I don't have a close relationship with him. Okay, I never worked with him. So again, I'm open to work with any other leader that wants to really, based on liberal ideas, build a different future for the Argentines.